Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to the halfway point of the work week. Not to be mistaken for the entire week, because we're not halfway yet. That would be Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I'm here quite extraordinarily midweek because usually I do not have time for this. Usually I am so tied up with work and I get home so late that being here for stream is not really viable, at least for the time being. Things are settling down quite a lot, but that's just until we get to summer, when the tourism season starts, and we will get a lot of customers, I reckon. So I'll probably be busy with that. And I also have a seminar, I guess you would call it, as a project manager coming up in August, September, October. So that's pretty exciting. I was thinking, well, there's a ton of stuff to do in WoW at the moment. We have got next patch coming out with the reset next week on the 21st of March for the NA servers, I'm assuming. Yeah, Tuesday's a Thursday. Tuesday's a Tuesday. Tuesday is not a Thursday. Tuesday is a Tuesday. Reset is on a Tuesday on NA realms, and on EU realms that'll be Wednesday. So EU citizens, myself included, will have to wait until Wednesday for the next patch to be out, which is fine by me because I have started playing WoW a little bit more recently, and there is stuff I need to do before I'm ready for the next patch. So yes, I have to get this character to level 70. Not now, because there is something else we gotta do. But I need to get my Survivor Hunter to level 70 so I can go back and do the rest of the Path of Ascension, because if she does reach level 70, it'll be so much easier. And that'll be nice for me because I can get it done and I can get my transmog set. What I will be doing today is Battlegrounds. I have gotten into arenas, well, starting this Monday. Because I don't have the Vicious mount for this season, and it is a Sabertooth, and it looks very unique, and it looks very nice, and I would like to have it. But I know my friend and I who do arenas, we have been late to the party. Meaning, we're kind of squishy. It's difficult to survive. I'm gonna say that right now. So let me just turn down my frame rate a little bit because I don't need it to be, not frame rate, sorry, FPS, because I don't need it to be this high when we're streaming. Just set it around 60. Hello there, Liz. How are you doing? How's your week been so far? So what we gotta do is, where did the sound go? Is it just me? Oh, why is there no sound for you guys? There's been an update to the Stream Deck, and I have a sneaking suspicion that it's not entirely right. But I got the stream started with it. I switched from the intro to my camera to my gaming setting on it, with no issue other than the sound. So I hope you guys can hear my voice, otherwise that's kind of awkward. We sold a repair hammer. We sold 5 repair hammers, actually. That is very nice. So yeah, I need some PvP gear. I need myself some more versatility. And the PvP gear will also scale all the way from, let's see, I got one piece over here, from 340 to 411 in arenas. That is such a massive jump, meaning I need to get myself some more of this. That'll just help a ton. So doing some PvP, at least to start with. At least to start with. We'll do some PvP, just also for me to get back into it. And Battlegrounds are fun. I like Battlegrounds. They're more fun when I'm practiced, but, you know, there's that. Also, this is the Vicious Mount, if you guys didn't know. This is a gorgeous looking saber-toothed tiger. Really like that one. So, let's see. Random Battlegrounds. And let's get to it. Much better than last week. Oh no! What happened last week? Oh, well, not oh no. Sounds good that you're better than last week, but I hope you're all right after last week. What happened with me last week? Oh, last week was a toughie. Last week I had 2 birthdays over the weekend. It was my parents' birthdays, and did I not join? Someone in your group is already queued for that. That must be myself. Those 2 birthdays, and my brother and his girlfriend were visiting, and we got hit by a snowstorm, and the ferry was cancelled. So, my brother and his girlfriend didn't get here until later. It was a bit of a mess. It was a bit of a mess in the countryside, you know. I could have walked to work. I could have walked. But I ended up staying home 2 days in a row because I could not get my car out because it was more. There was about, 30 or 40 centimeters of snow had fallen. It was a lot of snow. It was really nice, but I thought it was supposed to be spring. It is spring because almost all the snow is basically gone now. It's been raining a lot this week. So, but with the snow and the storm and my brother and his girlfriend and 2 days of birthdays, I was probably not that pleasant to be around, to be entirely honest with you. Adding on top of the fact that I really should have had my own place at this point. So rubbing shoulders with the family at this point in time, it was not a good time, and I kind of really regret it. But I hope your week was at least a little bit better than mine in that regard, Turles. Yeah. The good thing is that we got a lot of very good food, and there was also a lot of cake. I made a cake. I made an Otello layered cake is the name of it. I don't know if you guys have it in your country. It is a layered birthday cake with homemade vanilla custard, and wrapped around it is marzipan. And then I made like a chocolate ganache thing on top. Very good, very filling. And my mom made another layered cake for a brunch that we had on Sunday. So that was 2 layered vanilla custard cakes. And then we also had ice cream for dessert on Friday. And we had big steaks on Friday, and then we had a roast on Saturday. And Sunday, what did we have on Sunday? I think we just had leftovers on Sunday. And then we had leftovers. No, we didn't have leftovers. We just had whatever you can find in the kitchen on Monday. I made myself some scrambled eggs, a single piece of bread, some cheese, some sausage, a lot of salad, just because I was still full from the weekend. And yesterday we had vegetable tart. No. Sunday we had whatever you can find in the fridge. Monday we had tart, and yesterday we had leftovers, and today I'll be having leftovers. So it's just all these leftovers. Sounds really good. It was very good. I do have a photo. Where? Well, I left my phone somewhere. I'll show you a photo of it. I'm always very proud of it. It gets better every year, even though this one got a little bit wonky on the sides because the custard hadn't set properly. I didn't have enough time, so it was a little bit runny in the sides. So I had to, close the gaps with marzipan. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I haven't had any cakes with custard in them. Sounds like a donut. It's not really a donut. Why is this taking so long? Is nobody doing Battlegrounds anymore? I guess they're not. Oh, there we go. So it's not closed. So you've got like a sponge cake. Let me just set my talents while I remember it. So for this particular layered cake, you would make an almond base, which is like an almond sponge kind of thing, and then you would have custard, and then you have sponge cake layers, and then on top you'd have the chocolate ganache and some whipped cream, and then wrapped around it will be this marzipan ribbon. So it's an open donut. It's not donut dough, but it's an open layered cake kind of thing. I can't hear a thing. Let me just turn up my volume a little bit. Is there basically no sound in here? That is so confusing. There's no sound for you guys either. I thought there'd be kind of some kind of sound in here. Okay. Oh, it's you. Hello. It's you. Hello to you too. Oh, I haven't had a donut in such a long time. I can hear the in-game sounds, but there's no music. That is so weird. There's usually music in here. Maybe it's just setting the mood. Okay. I apologize if I'm really bad. How many battlegrounds or how many arenas did we do last night? So I've done 18 arenas this season. That's it. So I'm very, very rusty. And that's why we're doing this. There's no game sound, so I'll imagine them. Do imagine them. That is so odd. I mean, there is the sounds of the timer, for instance. Okay, well. That just sets the mood. Oh, here we go. Okie dokie. Step Undead, hello! Welcome to Wednesday and to quite an extraordinary stream. This dude, he's running, fine. I got a hillbilly here. Hear the horses, give the horde what for, please? What for? Give the horde what for? What they deserve. I was quite, no, I wouldn't say I was good at PvP last season, but I felt like I had a pretty decent season or pretty decent expansion in Shadowlands overall. But yeah, I haven't been playing a lot. Get over here, you. Yay, we got one. We got one of them. Now they're gonna get me, probably. Because I don't have that much health. Okay, well, I'd like to think I contributed to taking down that mage. I'm just over here getting killed because I can't reach anybody. Remove their health insurance? I don't think I've got control over their insurance, but I sure can give their health insurance company a very hard time. Speaking of health insurance, I need to look into getting a traveling insurance soon because I am going to leave for Japan in April. And I've got everything settled. I've got my plane tickets, I've got my train tickets, everything to get me to the airport. I have got my vaccination. I got a vaccination. The is that what it's called in English? A vaccine? A vaccination? It was last week actually, because I needed one of them renewed, so to speak. I'm not getting the worst one I've gotten ever must have been the Japanese brain disease. It sounds so terrible. Um, and ow, ow. Oh, this really sucks. Fences. Yes, the Japanese brain disease. Of course I had to get that one because that just sounds really scary. I don't want to risk it. Apparently, you would mostly get it in the countryside, but I'm not gonna risk it. Really am not. You best do it soon. April is 2 weeks away. Yeah, well, yeah, but it's not until mid-April that I'm actually leaving. So, and it's the last thing on my list. Everything else I have pretty much gotten sorted. That, yeah, I changed hotels. I changed my hotel booking a while back because I wasn't entirely sure that the hotel was anything I'd like to stay in. It was a little bit not really suspicious because it's there's a limit to how bad it can actually get in Japan. But I was going to stay there for 9 days and I wanted to be comfortable. I think I've mentioned this before to you guys that I wanted to be sure I was comfortable. So the Alliance flag is all the way up here. So we each gonna get one probably. Was that? Yeah, that was pretty close. We just got them here. Make sure to get your rabies and myxomatosis. Myxomatosis. Is that the... I think it's called dysenteria or something in English. I'm not sure. That one is the one I got renewed. Everything else should be the rabbit one. The rabbit one. Is there? There's not an abundance of rabbits in Japan, you know. You never know, you might get bitten by a rabbit. Easter next month. That's true. That's true. But it will, like, Easter will be over before I go to Japan. So it's a good sort of midway point between Easter and summer. It'll be very, very busy here. Excuse me, where do you think you're going? It'll be very busy here during Easter, so they'll probably be happy to have me around in the office. And it will be before Golden Week in Japan, which is the busiest season of that month, or not that month, the year in its entirety. That's when everybody in Japan will be traveling. Okay, okay. I think we gotta focus a little bit more on that flag. There's plenty of people that way. I'll be going this way, I think. If everyone travels, they could just house swap. That'd be fun. But no, they're mostly traveling around in Japan. So everything is super busy and super expensive. Which is, it's a time when even... Oh, darn it. That was worth the shot. It was worth the shot. Just when you see this entire group of Horde, you get a little bit sort of... I think I'll just turn around, hide, something. Have you ever seen a DK hide? Well, you have now. Everyone move one house. Alice in Wonderland Tea Party. If I had to house swap with somebody, I would love to try and house swap with somebody in the UK or Scotland or Ireland or something. Just stay there, actually, somewhere in the country, in a little farmhouse. That would be nice. Or what else? Canada, maybe? I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you. You can't keep flapping. Come on. Or maybe in Korea. Somewhere I haven't been. And just for a couple of days, because it's not quite the same experience living in a house, like a real house, living the life of a person from the country that you're staying in. That is allowed. Sorry about that. Breeze had 5 lives. Some of these healers do have 5 lives. That's why I really dislike going up against healers in arenas, because they just live forever. And oh, this damn dragon again. I wonder if I'll ever... I think it's because the class is so new, but I still feel... How do I say this? With a new class and new race, like the Evokers, it'll... Excuse you! It'll... Okay, that's gonna hurt. It takes some adjustment for me to feel like that class and that race is a part of the game. Does that make sense? Oh, there's another DK. I didn't notice. Ow. Ow. I mean, we're killing some horde. I don't know if we're winning, but we're definitely killing some horde. Okay, let's see if he's got 5 lives again. Something like that. Well, priests are having a good time in Dragonflight, aren't they? There we go. I don't know. Are we making a difference for anybody here? Ow. I'm being followed by a balanced druid's beam. That's fair. That's fair. How's it going, actually? That's not what I wanted to click. Can I? It's here. You can see that. Well, 59 honorable kills is not bad. Only 2 killing blows, but I mean, who counts? Okay, there we go. 1,495 honor. Hey, I can buy some gear then. A lot of fighting in the middle. Anyone capturing what they did. I was keeping an eye on that. That's why I was asking. Are we actually winning the game, or are we just taking out some horde? Okay. Where did that get me? That got me up quite a bit. So let me... Oh, sorry, that's a bit of a lag. Here, let me queue up for another one. My old kitty is sleeping next to me on the couch, and she's snoring. I did get a little bit angry at her today because the kittens have been out today for the first time, which is a bit of a story, actually. And the red one, the little guy, when he was outside, I was keeping a very close eye on whether she was going to try to chase him away, because she really doesn't like him very much. And she, of course, wanted out as he was outside, typically. And she has been very unkind to him today. Okay, I've actually got a versatility chest, so that's not first priority. What do we got here? Crit Versa. Haste Versa, I think. Oh, that's boots. Let's get some boots. With crit and Versa. Isn't it crit and Versa? What have we got here? 200 Versa. 199 Versa. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'll get those. And then I'll get some gloves. Right. I'm getting somewhere. Hopefully I'll do a bit better in arenas then, because that's just... It was really painful. I thought to myself, have I really forgotten how to do arenas? Am I really this bad? You question yourself a lot in arenas. I think a lot of it has got to do with the fact that I don't have PvP gear, and it is the end of the season. We are getting closer to 10.1. I think we just got started last minute to actually make it to getting them out. And that means that everybody have gotten their gear, and they're perhaps taking their ults through arenas at this point. So they're already well practiced and whatnot. Oh, he was attacking the wrong dummies, probably. I was wondering why he's dead. What was I gonna say? I mean, I am also out of practice, and I have heard that DKs have gotten quite a nerf in PvP. So there's that. I'm not a happy camper. Shilling the Shadowlands, probably. I mean, I would be too if it wasn't for the fact that I really needed to get some honor in. I also want to do some world quests, honestly. I gotta get some renown, but I have been slowly and surely working my way through. See, I've got level 20 with the Tuskar and a 21 with the Valdragon Accord. Let's ignore these two. Although I feel like I've actually been working quite hard on these two. I haven't been working hard enough, clearly. So it's just, I've just been busy with so many other things. My mind has been, or my brain has been occupied with so many other stuff. But these days it's getting a little bit, as I mentioned, quite quiet at work and actually a little bit boring. So that means that there's more brain space to play games and think about that, because otherwise when I get home, I don't want to use my brain. I don't even want to use my brain to play WoW. I just want to sit on my couch and read or watch a movie or a TV show or something. I don't have energy for anything. The PvP world quests have been fun to do, especially just unaliving people by using Typhoon when they're on a cliff edge. I mean, that's not a bad way to do it. If you were a priest, I guess you could grab him and throw him off. Can you use that swapping toy on the opposite faction? I guess you can't, can you? That would be handy. That would be fun. I have a friend who's done that to me several times. Always good. You gotta be aware when you're around him. Otherwise, you might throw yourself off a cliff. You used to do that all the time. It's the best. There's also all kinds of shenanigans in my raiding group, especially now that we've all gotten ahead of the curve. Most of us have gotten not including me, because I wasn't really around for much of it, but they are working on the glory of the Vault Hero. Vault Raider, sorry, not Hero. Raider. And I got these 3 of them. And since that's done, and since Ahead of the Curve is done, we're kind of just goofing around. Oh, I should work on this. And that means people swapping people into corners and off the edges and body pulling and all kinds of madness. We're doing that tonight as well. I just scheduled the stream and then I realized, oh, I've got raid tonight, but I've got an hour between stream and raid beginning, and I'm by myself, so I can do whatever I want. I can eat cold food if I want, and I can eat just as we start raid if that's a problem. Otherwise, I've got an hour, so there should be enough time. It used to be a real menace when it used to dismount people who were flying. That's mean. That's unkind, actually, of dismounting people. Shame the Nestomatic only works in Shadowlands. Yeah, there was one thing I remember. I'm just so bad at actually using those stuff. I'm gonna just move this one over here. Is there anything I should... I can't with all the stuff in my bags at the moment. I am overwhelmed and annoyed by all this stuff we get in the Shadowlands. Not in the Shadowlands. I've got Shadowlands on my brain. That we get in Dragonflight for crafting and for... Oh! Oh no. Oh no. It's been a while since I've done this one. And I haven't missed it. Is it? I wonder if I've even done this one since I did this achievement. Or is it Valentine's Day you have to do it for? Or the Midsummer Festival? It's a long time. I used to be a bear tank, and there's a toy that will make you take on the appearance of something. I used to take on the appearance of a dolphin and just tank with all the broken animations and die laughing. This dolphin swiping and thrashing around, swimming in the air, that's amazing. I love it when you figure these small things out in the game that are not supposed to work but kind of do anyway. It's one of WoW's charms that I'm really gonna miss when they fully upgrade the graphics and whatnot, because it's just goofy and it's, you know, for me it would be a little less fun if we didn't have these goofy things. It's the same thing with, have you heard of the Skyrim aerial program or astronaut program or something? It's the program where you get shot up into space by giants when they hit you with their clubs. And that's actually a bug that Bethesda, I was about to say barista. Am I thirsty? Bethesda, they removed it, but then the audience, or the players, they complained so much about the removal of this bug that they actually re-added the bug. So please, Blizzard, don't remove all your bugs. They make our lives that much brighter. I mean, if it's a bug where you're unable to play the game, that's a different matter, but if you could still play the game, please. Okie dokie, there's no music here either. There must be something up with Battlegrounds. Can somebody make like a jingle in the background? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Sorry. These priests. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, Shadow Melt? Odd. Okie dokie. Where are we here? Go over there. Fell over the first time that happened to me in Skyrim. To this day, what I enjoy the most is still putting buckets on people's heads and stealing things. It's the funniest thing. Ow. I thought his name was Party Hat. I need to see if that name is available. That's actually a really good name. Are we... Is there a point in this? I guess there is. Oh god, someone's pet. Grab someone's pet. Okay, I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? This is nice. I like this. I don't remember why I dislike this place. Or maybe the Alliance are just having a really good season, because my friend was telling me the other day that they were also doing really, really well in his games. That would be, you know, the Alliance upping their game. Would be really refreshing for a change. Okay, I think we need to get to the middle here. I think my buds are having some problems. I'm having some problems. There we go. There we go. I only like the middle bit of that battleground pushing people off. Another thing with pushing people off. I mean, we really are children, aren't we? It's the small things in life. It is the Skyrim aerial program, and it is pushing people off edges, and it is... What else can we think of? That's fun. Swapping people off edges, or putting them into corners. Alrighty. Where to next? What you doing, bud? Oh. Maybe that's a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit... Have they got no healers, or... Hello? What you doing over there? Are there any battlegrounds where it's not flags, ports, but rather whichever side gets the most kills? So I'm no expert on battlegrounds. But I don't think so. I think that's what battlegrounds are, basically. Whereas you go to arenas, you can go to 10v10 arenas to just take each other out, which basically comes down to who can take the other team out first. I don't think so. I don't think... Okay, he's not. Have I died yet? I don't think I've died yet. We've got some good healers then. I don't want to put that credit on me. Oh, give me myself that credit. Control the mage tower. 10v10. I'll take 10 rogues. That would be such a pain. Okay, I think we're better in numbers. Where is all my numbers? They've got a flag over there. Okay, we need to not lose our touch now. Oh, what's this? 30,000 honor. That must be all contributed to last expansion. go. And then the rogue is also down. Okay, we're nearly there. This is fun. I feel like we always lose this on the alliance side, so I'm quite surprised. Anyway, so the story, I guess I could tell you the story now of what happened this morning. It's quite some drama. So Nox, my little female kitten, somehow got out of the barn. So I've let them out into the barn several times, and it's not been an issue up until this point. They've had a really good time. They're not being quite outside, being in a controlled outside environment, so to speak. Okay, I think I might die here. Because there's too many people. Would have been nice, otherwise, true. Maybe not. Need to take out... Is there a healer? There is a healer. Ah, I've died. I was so close to having a deathless battleground. I guess you can't have it all. So Nox got out of the barn today. It was the morning, and they'd both been outside. And then she'd come inside and gone out again, and then he, Bumler, my male kitten, he'd gotten back inside, and she hadn't. And I got a little bit suspicious. And I couldn't find her, and I called her, and then all of a sudden I look outside, and I'm pretty sure I see her, but it ends up being a pheasant, female pheasant. So it's not her, it's not my kitty. And then I turn around for a couple of minutes, and then I do see her outside, right after I've been outside, and I chased away one of these hawks, because it was really eyeing the pheasants, and I thought to myself, this is not a good idea. We don't want this bird in the garden. And as it turns out, Nox had been out there, and she's tiny. He could have snatched her right up. So I went out there and I called her, and fortunately she was very overwhelmed with everything that was going on around her, so she came right up to me, though very sort of, Mom. She was just crying, Mom, this is weird. There's snow here. It's cold on my paws. What do I do? Very cute. So I realized that it's gotten to this point where they're too interested in being outside. It's getting a little bit risky with open windows, and I don't dare let them out in the barn again, because Nox had sort of pushed her way outside. There's a couple of holes in some doors and whatnot, and she had moved away the mats and stuff that are put in front of the hole, and she went outside. She went through that hole. So I thought to myself, I gotta get them used to being outside before this ends up happening in an uncontrolled situation. So that's where we are. So Bumner was outside with me there for the first time today, and I'm such a worrywart. I'm such a mom. I'm just so scared that they're gonna run away or get hit by a car or get eaten by a hawk, or I don't know, meet another cat, because they look so baby running around in the big garden. It's just, I'm not happy about it. I wish I could have them being indoor kitties, but in the countryside like this, it's just, outside is too interesting. You can tell it's too interesting. Doing pretty good there, taking on everyone at once. I think I had help, but thank you. They don't have a phone or any money. How could they look after themselves? Exactly. They don't have a passport. They don't have a driver's license. They don't have insurance. They don't have anything. They're babies. What's gonna happen? I don't have an insurance for them either. Okay. That also gave me a good chunk of honor. Let me go buy some more gear. This is fun. I can buy so much stuff. It's like being on a shopping spree, except I'm not really spending any real money. Okay, so a helmet, I'm guessing. Mastery. Versatility. I would like this one. And shoulders? I can buy some shoulders too. Haste versa, that sounds good. I don't want only crit. I've got to get some haste too. Yes, and save that set. We're getting there. Okay, I've spent all my money. What version of WoW is this? This is retail WoW. This is Dragonflight, the newest expansion. Also, welcome. If they got into a car accident without insurance, they could lose everything they own. Including... I mean, they better not be naughty teenagers and take my car. I'm speaking of cats, by the way. I'm not talking about actual children, just so you guys know. I don't wanna, I'm looking for something to play, how I don't know how WoW works. Oh! Well, what else have you played of video games? Because then I can see if I can give some kind of advice. If you're into fantasy, if you're into MMOs, I think you'd like WoW. Just entered the chat and I was visibly confused. I'm okay. So, to anybody who doesn't know, my only children are my plants and my cats, and they're not gonna drive. They're not driving. We're just joking around here. They went outside for the first time today, and I am a very, very worried mom, especially because one of them actually broke out. So that's always fun. And she broke out just as there was a hawk in the garden. So mom here got very, very worried. I was thinking I should get up. It's a little bit early for a break, but I want to turn on some more lights because it's starting to get dark. And then while we wait for Battleground, just watch it pop while I get up real quick. But yeah, I'll just be a couple minutes. I made it. I didn't run. I made it. I just made it. Where am I? Oh, oh no. What is this? I rarely see this place, and probably for a reason. Oh no, this is the one we have to follow the minecarts around. No. No, this is painful. Um, this is no fun. Am I just... Is this anybody's favorite place? Because if so... Hi. Okay, I'm gonna get smooshed in a second. Or maybe not. I'm just... No. I'm not getting help from anybody, so... Oh, there's the help. It was a bit too late. I loved having to do that battleground as it was required to progress in Panda. Really? So this is Panda Land Battleground? It looks older than that. It looks like something from... where could it be from? Burning Crusade, maybe? A Warlord's Draenor? This priest. This priest. God, there's so many of them. Is there more Horde than there is Alliance players? Where's everybody? I think we're gonna lose this one. I'm just gonna put that out there. Where is everybody? I love to mean hate it. I figured. I figured. Was it a step? A step of the Cape quest. Oh, there was something with the Cape. The Cape. I wish I would spend more time in Panda Land. But where was I actually? I want to look back and what was I doing during Pandaria? Actually, where is everybody? We just split up completely. People are just hanging out. Can we go and, you know, actually team up a bit? When was Mr. Pandaria? Next time I die, I'm gonna think about it. Finally took out this priest. Okay, there's a hunter here. Okay, now we're working together, finally. Should get over here, guys. Why not? Take the shaman out. Couldn't raid without really. So sorry, I'm drinking Autumn so much. Don't worry about it. Shipping was amazing. Obliterate has a nice sound effect. It does. Is it too loud? I'm gonna turn it down. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Pandaland. Pandaland, that was... Let's see if I can remember it. Let's see. What was an adventure card that I wanted to have a look at? When was the first expansion? Was that in 5? Or 6? 9? 12? 15? Was it in 14 or 15? We had Pandaland. What was I doing in 15? 13, I was in Japan. I was in the middle of university back then. So that's why I didn't really play WoW at all. Get over here. Yeah, we're losing this one big time. That's fine, it was a fast game. Oh, I'm not dead. I thought for sure I was dead. Okay, my stomach is telling me it's dinner time. Already. Yeah. Is it still too loud for you? That is a bit loud. How is this Pandaland when it's such a Nomorigan music? That's what puzzles me. Yeah. Yeah. We lost. Look at these kill counts. We weren't very good, now were we? Oh well, at least I got a bit of honor for it. Tommy Tiger does growl. It's 6 p.m. at the moment. So it is about half an hour away from usual dinner time. You know, let's queue up for this. And while we wait, go and do a world quest of sorts. Because we've got the weekly quest of getting reputation and doing world quests. What is up? Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is there anything new you guys can tell me? There's lots of WoW news recently. Have you seen all the new tier sets? Do you like them? Tier sets. Yes, tier sets. I took one look at the DK one and thought to myself, why yes, they still do not know what to do with DKs. It's just, it's a bit warrior-like, but then much more gothy, and then with some skulls smacked on it. Here, take a skull. Here, take a skull. There, take a bit of black armor. Boom. Death Knight set. The priest one is amazing. I really need to make myself a priest to wear that set. My friend asked me the other day, wait, what happened to your priest? To which I answered, she died. She left. She's gone on vacation. She's taking a very, very long holiday. Actually, it's such a long holiday that she does not exist in this plane of existence anymore. We deleted her on the stream, I'm pretty sure. I hit max renown with the reps. Nothing to do now. There's always Battlegrounds and arenas. But I get you. I get you. You do it for emissary caches, but I guess... Is there even any mounts you can get from the emissary? caches. Ooh! Bronze Strike. Oh, I can get the bronze scales now. Hooray! Yay! I've been wanting to get that for a good old while. The bronze scales for the Highland Drake or the Proto Drake. I mean, I guess I'm getting both of them, so. Look at all this stuff I haven't bought yet. I mean, I'm not really using the Wilder Drake at all, but, you know. Oh. Awakened Order. I can get that really quick, that's fine. I want the preset for my ones. Well, we cannot have everything in this life, unfortunately. I would also like to have the preset for a hunter, but I can't. Are those account-wide, though? The tier sets? Or these manuscripts. The manuscripts are account-wide, yeah. No, they are definitely account-wide. You don't need to get them. Hello, Zephio. Is that how you pronounce it? Zephio or Zephio? Welcome to the stream. And welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday morning or Wednesday evening, depending on where you are. So I guess I should not celebrate midweek for those who just got up, because then it technically wouldn't be midweek. I need to get some Awakened Order. I can get one Awakened Order. So I would like to get the Highland Drake bronze scales. I don't really care about the Velocidrake. It's a little bit scary. I think the Velocidrake is scary. The best you can get is mats, sometimes pet charms, some green items, and max of 1,000 gold. Isn't that kind of new? Because, I mean, in Shadowlands you could get some pets. You could get a bat and the Micromancer, an Alarian pet and stuff from the emissary caches. And in Legion you got a mount. Well, not guaranteed, but there's a chance at a mount in the emissary caches. Dude, developers, where's all our mounts? I guess they realized they made way too many mounts for Shadowlands, so they told themselves, well, maybe we gotta hold back a little bit. Okay, why did I do that? That was dumb. Okay, I'm good. I'm okay. Just slowly flying. Okay, how is this gonna look? That is a neat looking dragon. Although I really like it in blue for my Frosty K. I should make this one bronze. Wait, what? Did I not do that? Oh, I didn't learn it, did I? I just bought it. Yeah. I got worried for a second there. I guess Cephio. Or Cephio. Cephio? Anything works. Okay, I'll call you something different every day. Oh, this one I like. For those of you who have just arrived in the chat, I am grinding out some Battlegrounds for some honor, for some PvP gear, so I won't be so squishy in arenas, so I can win some more, so I can get my hands on the Vicious mount before next season. And I think it's last minute at this point in time. I was hesitating for a bit too long, I think. Fortunately, you don't have to Dragonfly in arenas, so that's good. Shadowlands caches gave similar, but with around 4k gold. They've gotten really stingy, haven't they? Maybe because we don't really have a gold sink. They should add a new Brutusaur. Oh, Voon got one healer. No, we got 2 healers. There was supposedly going to be a gold sync mount for Dragonflight, but around 100k. That's fair. Why didn't they introduce that? Maybe they will in the future. See, it's got the Vicious mount. It's much bigger than I thought. How? Why is that shoe? That's a really massive. Ooh, that's a lot of Horde. I went right into Horde then. Into Horde country. Get over here, you. Who doesn't love falling down? Other than babies and old people. The funniest thing is... So I've got a really simple sense of humor. As long as it's intelligent humor. I'm not really into poop humor and stuff. That doesn't really resonate with me. But there was one joke that I keep remembering from... I don't know if you guys watched Naruto. I watched it when I was younger. Loved it. It still holds a very, very firm place in my heart. And there's one scene where Jiraiya, his teacher, he's got so much of Naruto's antics, and he says, "Excuse me, did you fall on your head when you were a baby?" And it's not funny for babies, or I don't know, if such a situation is occurring to somebody. But it's just the image. It's so good. Okay. Oh. Would have been a bit cool to have a Battlegrounds on ships. Guess would be hard to make. Would be cool. Swinging like pirates. Just came to think about it. That would be pretty cool, actually. I think you should write Blizzard or Microsoft or Activision Blizzard, whoever's in charge, and tell them about your idea. I think it's a very good idea. Okay, we're still fighting over here at this deposit. They're actually giving us a really good fight. Okay. So who's the healer here? There's a couple of quests that have them swinging on a rope from one ship to another like pirates, so they could do it. Have we been swinging on ropes before? As characters, actually. We're going over there. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. That's some good healers. Oh, that lightning lasso. Owie, I remember that one from last expansion. So I didn't play much in Season 4 of Shadowlands. I was so burned out. But I remember the lightning lasso and shamans in the other 3 seasons. I really dislike shamans in Shadowlands. Maybe just flags. Or treasure chests. Chaos Buster. Alright, we can get this one. Somebody grab it. And they're still fighting over there, yeah? Can I make it? Hey! Claim jumper. Within the 30 seconds of landing. Hey! Not bad at all. Shall we go join the battle over here, or shall we just let him have it? You, Autumn, were at university when we swing on ropes in Bannerland. Oh, that's why. I'd like to say I was swing on ropes in in university, but I wasn't. Resources, first to 1,000, treasure chests, you gain from kills. A little bit, you could make a battleground similar to the island expeditions from BFA, and you could have some ship jumping with it. Like reach the other's ship and steal their treasure. I think that'd be kind of fun. If you thought that the island expeditions were fun. I did. But did I just jump into the middle? There's nobody else here. Oh yeah, PvP island expeditions. I hated them. I don't think I did those. So maybe that's why I suggested it if they were awful. I just did the usual island expeditions. So you did have a bit of a PvP element, but it wasn't technically a PvP setting because it was the computer versus you. So okay. We need to be clever about this. We got so many people just hanging out over here, so I'll go and hang out over here then. Just darn it. Almost had him. Oh, that was so close. was so close. Oh well, we'll win. I remember suggesting the island expedition idea as well, including the centaurs, more in making a centaur dungeon, but then again, doubt that was because of me. Did you suggest it to the developers? Or did you voice it out into the universe? Because I guess that helps too. Did however suggest it to be a newbie dungeon on the mountains of Morgul. Ooh. Yay, we won! Thinking what else you could do. I mean, the pirate one is good. We haven't gotten any new ones for Dragonflight, have we? I also remember that we were supposed to get these new ones in Shadowlands, and one was supposed to have this really cool button technique. You know, where you're supposed to press a button and the pillars would go up and move according to however you fancied it. You'd press some buttons and they'd go up. But they ended up removing that because it was apparently too complicated. Or they ran out of time. Could be both, because we all know that Dragonflight arrived rather, I wouldn't say early, but it arrived on time. Oh, that's a lot of operations. It arrived very much on time. And you got that sense that they were working on Dragonflight while they were doing Shadowlands, so some of it was a little bit half-hearted. Let's get some braces, or should we get some belt? How's my belt looking? No, we'll get some braces. Crit versa. Yes. So I am thinking that they just ran out of time for that particular arena. Oh, so let's say that was a battleground. It's an arena I'm talking about, not a battleground. When was the last time we had a new battleground? That's been a while, no? BFA, we got one. We didn't get one in Shadowlands. It's about time we get a new one. Forums. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some Blizzard employees out there looking at the forums. Devs couldn't figure out the bugs on that press the button one. Yeah, they couldn't. They couldn't work their way around it. It's a good idea. I just wish they'd figured it out. Imagine if it's your team that's been doing that arena and you have to give up. I hate having to give up on projects. The other one I like. The other one is from Maldraxxus, which is really fitting. Oh, this is a neat one. Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is from... where do you want to say Twin Peaks is from? Is it from Cataclysm? It's very Arathi Highlands. Or is it Twilight Highlands? That's gotta be Cataclysm, isn't it? Twin Peaks is a 90s TV show. It is! And I really want to watch it, but HBO doesn't have it anymore. So I gotta find it somewhere. I started watching it because a few years back they had this re-release of Twin Peaks. It wasn't a re-release, it was more like a continuation, returning to Twin Peaks or something, which was very hype. And I wanted to watch the old one so I could watch the new one, but I kind of got stuck a couple of episodes in. I don't know if it was just too slow for me at the time. Just returned to WoW 3 weeks ago. Only played 1 week in Shadowlands, so I don't know what new battlegrounds and arenas we got, maybe none. Yeah, we got we got 3 new arenas, actually, in Shadowlands. We got a Kyrian one, which is very sort of similar to the Path of Ascension. We got a Maldraxxus one, which takes place in the Theatre of Pain. Not in the dungeon, but in the actual area in Maldraxxus, which is really cool and very fitting. And then we got one that was introduced in Sereth Mortis during the Sereth Mortis patch, which is very Sereth Mortis like with some brokers. My favorite arena is from BFA, the Coltiras one, where they yell something like, "We're gathered here today to witness these goons. These something." It's just the voiceover is just perfect. It's so much fun. Even if I lose in that arena, I have a great time. Have a right to call themselves cold tyrants. See if these goons and something I can't quite make out. See whether they have the right to call themselves cold tyrants. Where are you going? I see you, Mr. Sir. Hey. Ooh, he's got some fight in him. Makes sense that he would be the one to run for the flag. No. No. We got him. Hooray. And somebody got the flag. No shot, I got a live AutumnGames stream. Never thought I'd see the day. Well, welcome. What do I call you, MKSHFTDH? Yeah, today was a spontaneous one. I was supposed to go horseback riding tomorrow, and I also had a horse event on Sunday, which meant I had a pretty busy week. But because the riding hall got basically turned into a lake, it's all been cancelled. So I thought, well, I'm working home today and working from home today, so I might as well. Oh, this is mean. You can't gang up on him like this. Poor monk. Look at him. I mean, I'm joining, but can we should probably do something better with our time. What is this? Are you camping the... Dudes, can we stop? Oh. This is hilarious. Everybody's just camping the graveyard. We're gonna lose, peeps. They're running straight for it. No, this is sad. You, get over here. Because we'll lose you, Jofers. I like that somebody says, because we'll lose. But why? Why are we gonna lose? Because they're respawning from elsewhere. But maybe they know something I don't. You know? Oh, damn, what happened? It says refrain from spamming cabs. I tried explaining my name, but Streamlabs nuked me. I apologize. No worries. That's not your fault. That's all. Streamlabs is pretty hardcore sometimes. I can't really figure it out. I was actually having a look at the settings recently because it timed someone out for a really long time for nothing, I think. It was basically nothing. I think it's a little bit too harsh. I should have another look at it. I'm really sorry. It's got nothing to do with you. It's all me. Poor Horty's being farmed like wild carrots. I completed improving on history yesterday to find out that I completed it 6 years ago. Well, the thing is, improving on history. The thing is with the balance of power achievement, you still have to do it on every single character. But in next patch, which is from Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you are on this planet, it's going to be account wide. So you don't really have to do it anymore. This is interesting. Let me see. Did I miss anything? It was a slow burner. Made unlit candles seem like fireworks. I was bored watching it myself. I had really high expectations because my mom said she was terrified, but I think she's also scared easily. Peak speed. Well, I think they knew something I didn't. The flags are not their bases. What? Can I leave? Accidentally type lol in chat and Streamlabs is like, what's that supposed to mean? I like the Surma story, to be honest. At least you didn't have to complete all of it. It's quite a long one if you haven't done it before. Ooh, what's this? I got some potato stew. Set out a feast of steak and potatoes to feed your entire raid or party. Oh, that's fun. I got a threatening note. Meet me in front of Stormwind. Do you think there's anybody waiting for me in front of Stormwind? Or is that just, that's just challenge if you wanna spar? Not spar. Duel. It's been such a long time since I've dueled that I forgot what it was called. Okay, I'll shield buy some more gear. Just noticed you're cold. I'm jealous. Sorry. But I have never had enough for a Brutosaur though. I've had 2.5 or something for a really, really long time, so I don't know when I made this much gold. I think maybe in BFA. Because I was saving up for the Black Widow spider. So I had that for a good old while. What am I missing? I'm missing a build, maybe? Oh, this one has got a lot of versatility. Maybe not. How is my stats looking? Ooh, legs. I'm missing some legs. Well, I'm not missing my legs, but I'm missing some protective pants. Some protective jeans. I don't even know. What am I saying? These ones. Get some more haste. Yes, save that. We're poor. Rattles an empty tin cup. Dino was 5 mil, right? Yeah, it was. It doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does exist out there in space somewhere. And probably, if you're really lucky, on the black market auction house. Have any of you heard of anyone getting the Brutosaur on the black market auction house? Ooh, a call to battle. I'm gonna turn this on for. Yay! Conquest! Did I get any conquest so far? Probably not, right? Oh, I did. A little bit. Dine was 5 mil. If it ever goes on a black market, it'll be listed 7 mil. I'm pretty sure it'll be hitting cap, to be honest. Immediately. Because people will not be wanting to risk it for the biscuit, so they'll probably take it right up there to the cap immediately to be sure that they are the ones that get it. Okie dokie. You really need all that gold? Probably not. I mean, someday I might. Someday I might figure out something to spend it on. But I mean, if you look at my TSM, where you can see how it's going in terms of savings, I haven't really been doing that great. I've gone from 2.7 in total to 3.7 in August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 8 months. See, I haven't been earning anything since November. That's actually really sad. How did I earn this much? I know how I did. I made legendaries in Shadowlands. I made necklaces and I made rings. That's how I made all that gold. Never heard anyone getting it from the black market auction house. Then it might not exist yet. Then it might not be. It was a BFA mount for the very, very, very rich. I remember people saving up for it. And I remember trying to, but I was just not a gold maker back then. I'm still not really. But I guess I should check if I've got... Do I still have some hammers up for the auction, or should I make some more? I've got 3 up. I guess I should cancel and reroll those. I mean, but that's what we're talking. Once in a while, I'll put a hammer up on the auction house. And I've also got some pets. And I've got a mount as well. But they've been there forever. And nobody's bought it yet. So, here we are. So, it's spring now. And that means that allergy season has started. And I'm suffering. I can feel it actually on stream now. Even though I've been taking my antihistamines and whatnot, I can, because of the glare from the lamp and just the computer screen in general, I can just... It's great. Thank you, Japan. I don't look forward to returning to Japan in spring because there's going to be so much pollen. Oh dear. At least so far, knock on wood, I'm not snotty. It's just my eyes. I ran Skyreach for 10 times an hour. That means 10 hours. On different connected realms. So 20 times an hour for 6 hours a day to make the gold. Skyreach. Why? Did Skyreach make a lot of gold? Made a bad choice way back when I used to play a lot. I was going inactive and thought that expansion inflation would make my gold useless. So I decided to invest in pets, which would increase each expansion. Yeah, and but why was that a bad choice? Did they not? Did they not? I mean, yeah, if you wanted to buy the Brutus, yeah. Oh, what's this? Silverwing. No, Warsong Gulch. Oh. This one has been reworked, right? For a cataclysm. So I'm pretty sure it did not used to look like this, but this is... Oh, I remember this one so well. I have trauma from doing this with my brother. Oh, well, not really. Yeah, I think I went up against my brother back in Classic. I was so bad at PvP. I got the shakes. I would shake, I would sweat, I would forget to breathe. I was so nervous doing PvP when I was younger. And I was playing Hunter, and I only had my Hunter, and I was very bad. Even though I was proud every time I actually took a horde out. But my brother, he was playing a rogue, a human rogue, and he was so good. You know when you see those rogues that sort of run around like this, and they have this certain kind of fast movement on the keyboard? I can't do it, I'm sorry if I make you dizzy. He could do that. great admiration. He hasn't played WoW for a good old while, but he's also in university now, and he finishes this summer. My brother's going to finish his master's degree, and I'm going to turn 30. Not this summer, in autumn. Yeah. Don't know what I feel about the latter. I'm still coming to terms with the fact that I'm turning 30 this year. I'm leaving my 20s. I'm getting so old. What's your guys' favorite battleground? Well, this one brings back so many memories, but also kind of painful ones. Let me think. Oh, I think it's Arathi Basin. Arathi Basin, is that the one? Or you have to get your bases, your stable and your blacksmith and whatnot. I think that one's a lot of fun. Hello. We'll be in the same age bracket. I'm catching up. Over where? Somebody has got our flag. Who's got our flag? Is it Vortex? Who's got our flag? It has been returned. Okay, goody. Goody-o. Have some cool memories playing Shami up in those towers. Oh, that would be... Oh, that would be... Arathi, my favorite as well. Winter Spring was great way back, but I think it is mostly head for the boss objective nowadays. Winter Spring. I don't remember Winter Spring. And I also wasn't around for... it wasn't Crystal Song Forest, was it? Get over here, you kitty. I recently did... Oh, was it an anniversary event or something? Where we went back into... I need to look at a map. Yes, you can kill me. Wintergrasp. Wintergrasp. I remember that one. Not from its time in the sun, so to speak. Not when it was recent, but when we recently... What was that for? What was it for? Oh, that's so annoying, because we went back into Wintergrasp for some kind of event. Okay, let's see if there's anybody up here. There is not. Yay. Wintergrasp. My bad, no worries. Wintergrasp in its heyday was just so good. Oh, hi! What are you doing here? Did you come for our flag? Because I can't let you do that. Where did you go? You did. We cannot let you do that. Alterac Valley. Yes, I was thinking what... I thought I was the one who was wrong and said Arathi Basin and meant Alterac Valley. Or said Arathi... I don't know. I didn't remember. I just remember that I liked one of the bases. Okay, who's coming to visit? Hi! You want to come up? Nox is here. Are you hungry? Because I would understand. It is technically dinner time. Where are we? Where am I? I keep opening my... my... Ow. Ow. Talents. Are you gonna get up? Or are you just gonna stick your claws in my thigh? They have remade this battleground. Yeah, for sure. I remember this way too well. Yeah, come over here. Oh, she left. I think she's just hungry. Mom, when is dinner? I'm gonna put my claws in your thigh. Give me dinner. Hey, do you want to come up or what? Come. Yeah, she is. You are. You're probably going to rub all over the microphone. I'm sorry, I keep opening that window. This is Nox. Can you say hi? I don't know if you can hear the purr because this microphone is set to cancel out noises. So, hi. Yeah, hi. You are very affectionate kitten. Yes. I'm busy. I don't know where we're going. I'm just following this guy. I'm distracted by the cat. I'm just following this dude. Can we? That's my pop filter. Remember, my cat used to jump up and lie. Oh, we're coming the graveyard. Jump up and lay around the mouse pad while I was gaming. Yeah. I've been very strict with that, so they haven't really been doing much of that. There was one time when, for a period of time, when they were, ow, cat, please. I'm concentrating. I was very strict with them not being allowed on my desk. And there's actually a hole in the wall there that they used to really love to run through. So I had to stick a pillow in there so they wouldn't crawl across the desk and through the hole to the other side of the wall, because of course that's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna stick to my mate here. Get them their own BZ to game on. I'm gonna give them their own microphone so they'll leave me alone. Hello, are you hanging out? Oh, that is just so tempting. That is just too tempting. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, well, we're winning. We're aiming to win. Not get one kill. Can you? Excuse me, Mrs. Cute. They think you're cute. You are very cute. You are very, very cute. Yes. She likes to be the center of attention. That is true. She can't just lie down on my lap and then be content with that. She has to crawl all over my face and my chest, then she'll jump down afterwards. It's like, okay, I'm done. I'm done rubbing all over you and your microphone. Yeah, you're having a good time. She is just purring up a storm. Pause the game and send to the kitty. Yeah. Where's your brother? Is he still lying in bed? Sleeping? You're completely knackered out after being outside. Yeah. Is that a good rubbing appliance? Does it scratch you right where you... Can we... Kitty. I need to get myself a new pop filter. She can't push around like this. Oh dear, you're adorable. Yeah. I don't play favorites, but she is my cat. I got both kittens, and the red one, the boy, whose name is Bumle, which is a very Danish name, was supposed to be my mom's. But I'm looking after both of them. I'm playing with them, I'm feeding them, I'm taking them to bed, I'm tugging them, I'm singing to them and talking to them. So they're both my kittens, honestly. And yeah, you're very cute. But Bumley is the most cute in the morning. He will lick my elbows and lie down underneath the blanket with me while he waits for me to wake up. Shall we do a world quest? Is there anything up? I haven't done a single project yet. Is that bad? I just haven't been interested at all. I keep opening my talents. I don't know why. Okay, what do we got? Is there a world quest I would like to do? I should do some in Northern Plains. You're farting, you know? Oh, I haven't done the world boss. Let's go to the world boss. Oh god, this is so awesome. Thank you. They are. She's got these... Don't run away. She's got these adorable little... I want to show you. Show them. Just for a sec. She's got these adorable little white ankle socks. It's really cute. And her brother has got, you know, knee-high soccer socks. So had it been up to me, he would have been named something related to soccer or a football player because he just looks the part. She's tooting to make room for food. Tooting? What do you mean? Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh god, I'm so slow. I'm so sorry. Maybe she is. She's eating her kibble right now. It's like, okay, I'm not getting any food, even if I'm adorable and being really cute and purring. She's not gonna give me any food. I'll just eat my vegetables. I don't know what they associated with kibble actually. Cereal? Vegetables? Rye bread? What is something really boring that we don't want to eat? Dried biscuits? I don't know. Do you guys have any animals? Oh, the hunt is up. I should just go and join a hunt. Real quick. Oh, Huna revival. Okay, you've got that one. I'll go this way. Right, you don't know rye bread? So it's bread made with rye. And if you don't know what rye is, it's a type of grain that we use a lot in Denmark. So you know that brown, very dark brown bread. That is a Danish thing. And it's usually got a lot of grains in it. Who? Someone threw up fireworks. Is that the game or was it a person? Because it was a person. That's awesome. Yeah, so rye bread, it's a very particular taste. It's very filling and it's very good for your tummy because it's full of fibers. And it's something I miss a lot when I'm traveling. It's probably one of the things I miss the most because it's just so handy for lunch instead of making something elaborate, you know, mixing together pastas and salads and boiling eggs and roasting chicken. You can just have a piece of rye bread, or in my case 2 pieces of rye bread, with some kind of topping, like some sausage or a boiled egg or something. And then of course a salad on the side. And it's very filling and it's very good for you. Unless I mean, you can get an upset tummy if you eat too much rye bread, because it's made with a very sour sourdough, so that can be a little bit upsetting, because that's very yeasty. Rye sounds dry. Oh, it's actually not. If you make like, usually it's very moist, unless it sits around on the counter for too long. I would like to be able to make my own rye bread sourdough at some point. Because currently I'm making my own sourdough bread. I actually baked some today, which was very good. Came out really well. So I've got 2 fresh breads. 1.5 is in the freezer because I don't eat that much bread. I can't eat it that fast. Oh, knäckebröd. Yeah, I know knäckebröd. But that is very, very dry. You from Denmark too? Or are you... You must be, because you're spelling it with an A and an Ö, which is letters that we only have in Denmark. In Sweden, they use umlaut and other fun stuff. Oh, Sweden, okay. Do you use A and Ö in Sweden? Am I lying? I'm so sorry. I should know this, because we're neighbors and brothers and rivals. Used to have a rabbit, but the only animals in the house are me and the spiders. Oh, how nice. As long as they're not as big as that one spider that... What are you doing? I got them a new toy. Was it yesterday you got it? No, the day before yesterday. And they love it, especially Nox. She hoarded it. She would not allow Bumle anywhere near it. She would hiss at him. I've never heard her hiss. But she would hiss because it was hers. He's been allowed to play with it since, but she dragged it out of a box just now. It's very noisy. No, I googled. I was thinking if it was made in Sweden and Denmark, or knäckebröd. I think knäckebröd is actually a Swedish thing originally. But yeah, knäckebröd is definitely very, very dry. Whereas rye bread, if you make it right, it's very moist. Okie dokie. That was quick. Let's open some of these and go home to our dragon. Have a dog? Okay, what kind of dog? We used to have a golden retriever whom our old kitty, who's called Kitty, grew up with, and they were very good friends. Well, I think she thought they were very good friends, but the golden retriever, he was kind of wary of her, and weary of her, both. Kind of like the US and Canada, or as we affectionately call them sometimes, America. Like it, I will say so. It's so when we are in a tournament of sorts together, that could be soccer or handball or tennis, they are our arch nemesis. But if Sweden or Norway are playing against somebody else, we always root for them. And we always have a tendency to, if we're driving and we see somebody who's a bad driver on the road, we usually say it's a Swede. But there's nothing... There's no reason for it, usually, and because I'm pretty sure that the Swedes know how to drive as well as us, if not better. But we just mean like that. It is like a sibling relationship, I think. You will be really mean to each other, but if somebody else is mean to our sibling, we get ferocious. We defend them with our lives. 3 times ads. Didn't miss much. We're just hating on Sweden. Say that. We're not hating on Sweden. We are teasing them very affectionately. Okay. I think it is about time I get myself some, both myself and my kitties, some dinner. Isn't that right? She's sitting on the windowsill right over here. I'm going to be back this weekend, actually, already with a stream. I've planned it or I've scheduled it for Saturday at 3. Originally it was on Sunday, but I moved it because of the horse event thing. But that's been cancelled. But I'm just gonna stick to Saturday anyway. So I hope you can make it. It was so nice to see so many first timers. Is that weird? So many new people, new faces. I don't see your faces, but it was very nice to see you anyway. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I had a really good time. I hope you guys weren't bored with my Battleground practice, but stream on horseback. No. No, I'm way too... That would be very, very boring for you guys because I'm way too focused. There's no... I can barely talk. My trainer will ask questions and I'll go, I don't remember. He'll go, what did you do just then to make that work? I don't remember. I don't remember what I did. I just did something and it worked. My body thinks for me, not my brain. Anyway, I'm gonna go and reheat some dinner so I can eat in time for raid. As I said, thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time. I hope to see you on the weekend. If I don't, have a great rest of the week and have a good weekend. Take care and get a lot of rest. I'll see you around.